So, this sulfuric acid, right? Got some of this, which is glycerol, or otherwise known as glycerin. Now, for all of my chemists out there, you probably know that something seems a little fishy, and sadly, Jerry is on a trip right now, so I do not have the nitric acid. If I did, this would be a much more interesting Sodium Sam upload, but since I don't have it, then it's just kind of sad. But I got some stuff to work with. That'll at least be interesting. So first off, I know it's not very safe. I'm going to be using this as my container. I don't have any more of my special salt. I only have this stuff. But it will have to do. No more. Not that much. Good. Now I'm gonna pour in a little water. And here's where things get fun. Sulfuric acid. And it will be not very happy once I do this. I have to pour out the cap. You hear that? Well, that stuff isn't very good to breathe in, so I'm trying not to. I don't really have a gas mask or anything, but I probably should. So don't try this at home. It's not the best idea. Now you can see that it's starting to turn a little yellowish from the acid. And even though sulfuric acid doesn't melt plastic, you can see this kind of warping. It's not even from the acid itself, it's from the heat produced in the reaction. There is so much energy in that reaction that it will produce enough heat to warp that. Now, things might get a little bit more interesting when I add this, which has some of the other salts. A bit more sulfuric acid. You see that? Now, I'm going to fill up a little cup with some sulfuric acid so I can dunk a lot more into there than just, little bits that you see right now. And no, I'm not drinking these, and I have not drank these. That's not good. Gonna pour some into here. Has to be quick though, because if you look at this, it is slowly turning red because it is melting the plastic lining, or sorry, not plastic, the lining on the inside of this can, and also reacting with the metal inside of it. Oh, and there's a bug that died in there. Okay, it should have an interesting reaction with that mixture. So, let's get on with it. Now you don't want to breathe that stuff in. That stuff is real nasty for you. Don't quite remember the name of it, but it's just really bad. And also you can tell it's bad because you don't want to have anything near it, because if you look at, how warped that plastic bottle is, it doesn't look very friendly. Oh, there's another example of the sulfuric acid messing with the lining on the bottle, on the tin can. This is all very, very, very dangerous stuff. I would not recommend doing it at home. I know I'm doing it at home, but like, I'm Sodium Sam, so I get a pass. Anyways, that concludes this Sodium Sam upload. I know it's not very entertaining, but it's the best I can do right now. And I have been facing a lot of personal things going on lately. So, I'm sorry for not, keeping y'all entertained. But I hope that you enjoyed this upload. And have a good day.